How's it going? Hi guys, I'm Miss Violet and welcome to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about the Neverfull MM and the Graceful PM in both classic monogram print, and this is gonna be a comparison video. So these two purses are mostly used during the fall, but I also use this during the summertime, and we all know that summer is going way so fast and that the fall season is just around the corner. And so I've decided to do a comparison video of these two beautiful purses that can be used actually all year round. So let's start with the Graceful PM. Put this behind. So we're gonna focus on the Graceful PM. So this purse is 6 years old. I purchased this around October of 2019, and it also says on the date code in here inside the zipper. That's where you're gonna see the date code. Right there, there's a tag right there where you can see it. But let's talk about the outside first. So this is the Graceful PM, and it has this leather tab at the front because it has a magnetic closure. So it's gonna help you open it up in a way. And then it also has a tag, a leather tag. And you can also have it engraved if you want to. And inside you can actually pull this out. And then there's a plastic inside. And then you can put your, you can put a piece of paper and put your name and address on it. And you can have this hat stamped with your initial, I believe 2 to 3 letters, or 2 letters and a dot, something like that. And it's free, no extra charge for that. And I love the monogram because it's so classic. So I picked this out with the monogram also because this is a hobo bag, with just one leather strap here that says Louis Vuitton Paris. This one is made in the USA, and you will know that from the inside. The leather tag here on the inside, it will say made in USA of imported materials. So back then, this is what they do, but as of now, I believe they only put especially for the date code, they just put it like somewhere inside the bag, and then if you want to know when it was made, you have to go to the store and have it scanned, unlike before where it's already there, like sewn to the bag. What I like about this is because it's not too big, it's not too small. You can definitely put all your essentials in here. And let's do a review first. I never had a problem with this purse. The monogram canvas is awesome. No corner wear. Everybody was, scared of this corner wear on this Graceful PM because if you can notice, there's like a pointed edge right there. So if it keeps, bumping to doors or carts from the grocery stores, it can cause scratches, wear and tear. But mine, I do not. I do not have any corner wear. And that's what I've learned and noticed with the monogram canvases. They are not prone to corner wear compared to Daimler Ebene. And so this is the back. So this is the front of the bag with a leather tag, and then of course it was sewn right here on the side. On both sides, you can see it's like totally aligned together. The flowers and everything. And this is the back side, no problems either. And then this is the other side where, it was sewn here. And it's just so perfectly aligned. And this is made in the USA. So I have purses made in the USA, made in Spain, made in France, and I don't see any difference actually. And this one, look at here at the bottom how it was sewn. It was like totally match. Like, you know, it totally aligned. Everything's totally aligned. And what I also like about this purse is this one. If you remember, this purse replaced the Delightful. There's a Delightful MM, GM. I think I'm not sure if there's a GM. I think there's a Delightful PM, MM, GM. I'm not really quite sure, but this purse, the Graceful, replaced that. And the one thing that I like about the Graceful, that's why I finally go ahead and buy a hobo bag from Louis Vuitton, is this ring. So this ring, it's not, and then there's a you know, like a gold ring here, like a circle where it's, you know, you can, where it is hooked up. It's not gonna cause any tear, because that's what I've noticed with the Delightful MMPM GM. I really don't remember. What I noticed with the Delightful hobo bags are they started cracking here, and they have a like a lining here that's like coming off, like peeling off. So I like this kind of a tote. I like this kind of the hobo bag. And then when you go inside, I picked out the classic beige interior because I want it to be the classic one. So on the inside, it will just say right there, Louis Vuitton Paris. So this is made in the USA, because if it's made in France, it will say right here, made in France. And that's fine with me because I never had a problem wherever it's made of. And so this is the inside. Very clean because I use a purse organizer, and sometimes I don't use a purse organizer. It's because, let me show you what I found at Costco. So I have this cosmetic, let me just put this aside. So I found this cosmetic case. It comes in it came out like this. So this is the cosmetic case. So I bought this at Costco, and it's 2-in-1, and look at that. So I'm already using it. So you get the big pouch and the small pouch. And this one I haven't used yet. That's why it still has its paper and everything. And then, so it really matches my purse. Let me also show you the other color. And look at this. I'm already using this. So this is the other color of the cosmetic pouch. I'm already using this blue one. That's how it looks like in the inside. And the small one I haven't used yet. That's why it's like that. But I will show you with the brown one what it really looks like, because that's the one I'll be using with the Gracefull PM because of the brown lining. Beige lining. So if I don't want to use my purse organizer and I want it to be like softy, because with the purse organizer, I got the medium one. It's kind of boxy. Sometimes I don't like that. So I use this, the big cosmetic pouch. Let's see. Let me show you. There you go. So look at that. With this, I already have some candies in there. So this kind of like my purse organizer, and it is really matching because brown to beige almost matches. And so let me show you what I can put in here with this cosmetic pouch as my purse organizer. So I'm gonna grab my powder blue. I don't know what color this is, but I call it powder blue. It's so beautiful. And this is the one I'm using right now. So I'm gonna grab, and this is how it looks like. The lining blue also, flowered flowers and everything. So I'm gonna put in my pouch, my everyday pouch with my lotion, lip balm, candies, medicine, everything in it that I could put in. So I put that in there because this pouch, this I forgot to mention, this cosmetic pouch, let me take it out again. Let me go back. This pouch has like a small pocket on the front and then one zippered pocket at the back. On the zippered pocket, I have my mask just in case and some extra plastic just in case it rains. Although, you know, I already sprayed this with the apple guard, but I still want to be, I just still want to make sure that I have an extra plastic in there to protect my purse just in case it started raining hard. And so I put all my candies there at the front. And then, of course, as I've said, I have this pouch from Cathay Pacific, our favorite airlines. Every time we go out of the country. And then that's the pouch. Inside the pouch, I cannot use this because even though it's small, but it's not gonna fit if I'm gonna put both inside this bag. So I haven't used yet. And then I'm gonna put in my, I have some SLGs here that we'll see if, what fits better. So after that, I have my Ayena wallet. So, the one with it has 6 card slots, and it has this coin purse, detachable coin purse. I already made a vlog about this, and card case, and have some cash in there. You can, as I've said, I have like 6 card slots in here. Okay, let's put that in there. If it will fit, it does fit. I put that right at the back. And then I have my key pouch, key pouch. I have all my keys in here. I have extra candy, extra medicine, just in case, I run out. This is like my emergency. I have my emergency stuff in here, just in case. Everything's in here. So I'm gonna put that on the side like that. I'm gonna maybe put it upright. And then I have my, look at this, my coin purse. Like that. This came from my Neverfull BB, and I've been using it in every purse that I have because I have the hand sanitizer in here. And right now my flavor is snow peach berry, and it smells good. It's fine. I have a lot of little hand sanitizer from Bath and Body Works. I love it because this is what I use it for. I don't use it for coins, although it's a coin purse, so of course it's for coin. But what I do, I keep it open like that so that I don't have to touch everything just to open it if my hands are dirty. So all I have to do is just grab it in. So I'm gonna put that in here. Let me see here, maybe in here. Okay, together with the key clay. And then if I need more, I have my envelope business card holder. I need to put extra card, cash. Of course, your cash, you just have to fold it in. And this one I also made a vlog of. This one is made in France, and I'm so happy about it. This is really like a small wallet. I use this as like a small wallet because I can put a lot of cards inside and cash at the same time, and then receipts and everything. So I will put that in here. I'll put it like upwards and everything like that. So I have my long wallet, my little pouch, and then I have my envelope business card holder. I have my coin purse, and then I have my key clay, and I still have a lot of room. Even if if I want to close this, I have more room here. I have an extra zippered back pocket, and at the front I don't have any, but you can put a lot in here. And so let's try more. If I want my pencil case, of course you can put a lot in here, like pens, medicine. As you can see, I have a lot of pencils here, medicine, lip balm, extra hand sanitizer, the little ones. And let's see if it, yeah, you can just put that right there at the front. I don't really zip this cosmetic pouch, and if you want, let's try it on the side. If I'm gonna put it on the side, yeah, let's see if it will fit. I just have to move this. Yeah, I can put it on the side if I want to, but I think I would prefer it like here at the front if I want, right here, and there's still more room. Or I can do it like this, and then my key clay. But of course I cannot really close my cosmetic pouch, which I never do anyways, and it's still very roomy. I still have my Braza wallet. Let's see if I can put it in. Yes, I can. So I have, I just want to show you guys how big this Graceful PM is. It fits more than your essentials because I have two big long wallets, and then one key pouch, one envelope business card holder, coin purse, and my little pouch, and I can put more in here. Let me grab more for you guys. Hold on. So guys, just let me show you what else I can put in here. So I have this, like, my makeup bag, makeup mini bag. I know this is a cosmetic pouch, but it's so big, but this is the only ones I need really. Let's try to put this in. I think I have to remove this for now. So there you go. We have two long wallet, which I think, I just want to show you that it does fit together with my makeup bag, mini makeup bag. And then I have my Burberry. I can put it right there, no problem if I want to, but I usually take it out of the case because it's a little heavy, the case of this Burberry, a little heavy. So I just put it right here on the side, right there. If you can see, this is my sunglasses. And then, so I have my two wallets, two long wallets, my makeup bag. I know I keep saying, repeating it. Just want to show you everything. It fits a lot, and you can still put in your pencil case if you want to. And if you want, you can make room actually in here, right there. See? You can make room, and then you can make room more here. If you want, there's more room on the sides, right there. Space there, space there. And then if you want, you can put your card holder if you want. Let me show you. So if you want to put more card holder, so this is from Tory Burch, and it fits 1, 2, 3, 4, I think like 6 cards. 6, actually 6 to 7, because I also put cash in here, my insurance card. So this fits a lot actually. So you can put that all the way there at the back if you want to. And so actually, if you can see guys, there's a lot of room. and then voila, right there. And it's not that heavy still, because this purse, the reason why I also like this, because it's lightweight, very lightweight. And look, and I like the magnetic closure of this one. It's pretty strong. It doesn't open unless you open it up, but if you close it like that, it won't open on its own, unlike the Graceful MM. That's what I've heard. That's why I think that's one of the con of the Graceful MM, but I would still love to have one. Actually, I was planning to buy the Graceful MM last year, but I've changed my mind because I have the Neverfulls, which is a big purse, and then the Graceful PM, of course, is smaller than the Neverfull MM. And one also, I mentioned it already to you guys, one of the main reason I picked out this size, the PM size, is because I can use this as a crossbody bag using my Louis Vuitton strap from my pochette métis bag. Here, let me show you. So here is my pochette, mini pochette, which I'm also going to do a review later on. And then here is the strap, my favorite strap, because all you have to do is just put it in. And that's one of the reasons that I like the O-ring. See the O-ring on both sides compared to the old one, the Delightful. They don't have this. So this one, you can just hook it up, one on each side. So I just hooked it up, the strap from my pochette métis, and here you go. It's a cross body bag, and that's pretty amazing. So now let's go to the Neverfull MM. So guys, as you can see, the Neverfull MM is pretty much bigger than the Graceful PM, but I believe the Graceful MM is almost as the same size as the Neverfull MM. So let me show you what I can put in here. This one, I use a purse organizer, but I'm gonna try using, since I always use the purse organizer, I'm gonna try using my cosmetic pouch, because I'm so excited about this cosmetic pouch, because sometimes, as with the purse organizer, the bag becomes so boxy, and I want it to be like soft, like, able to hug it in a way. So let's try doing that. So this time I'm gonna try to use the powder blue cosmetic pouch. As I've mentioned, I also have candies here already because I've been using both. I love this cosmetic pouch from Costco. It comes in 2 sets. So just like the big one, and then there's small one, and then with the brown one that's in here, this is the small version. But let me see if I can use both. Although, of course, it doesn't match, but I just want to show you how I'm going to transfer all my things from the Graceful PM, which is, look how many, and you can still put this on top if you want. You don't like to cover it up, and you can put your scarf or something if you want. Even though it already has a magnetic closure, you can still put that just to be safe. And of course, you can close up your cosmetic pouch, which I really love. I love this cosmetic pouch. I don't know how many times I have to say it, and that's why I bought it in 2 different colors. So let's try doing that. But before that, let me just give you, for those who are not familiar, this is the Neverfull MM in the classic Monogram Print, and this is 7.5 years old. I believe I purchased it first week of March of the year 2018. So this is 7.5 years old. My classic Monogram Print. And again, it's not my first Neverfull. My first Neverfull was the Damier Ebene. And then I bought this one. And then I bought the Damier Azur. And I also bought the Neverfull in the Empreinte leather in the color Noir. If you're interested, I made a comparison video in one of my blogs. And it's in my channel, of course. And so this is 7.5 years old. And I also did the Apple Guard I also sprayed this with apple guard. That's why it's so beautiful. How it patinaed, you know, no wear and tear at all. And the patina is just beautiful. It doesn't look dirty or anything. For 7.5 years old, again, this is really, for me, indestructible because there's no corner wear. As I've said, all of my Monogram purses has no corner wear at all. Even, you know, scratches like that because it's scratch resistant. And look at this too, at these corners for 7.5 years old. And then the stitching on the side is, it aligns but not like perfectly, and that's fine by me. And look at the other side too, it aligns but not perfect, but it really doesn't bother me. And look at this, and this one I like to cinch once in a while. You can cinch this like that if you want to. Let me show you. You can cinch this like that to give it a different shape. Use the other side too. I've never cinched this, it's been a while. But once in a while I do if it's so full and I feel like it's gonna fall off. Look at that. It's a totally different look from the Neverfull. Look at that. So the inside is pretty much protected like that. I only cinch this one and sometimes the damier azure, but never the damier ebony print and even the empreinte leather. But the damier azure and this one I do cinch once in a while only because of this leather trim. It will not cause any cracking at all compared to the damier ebony, because damier ebony is a treated leather, so it's more stiff. It is prone to cracking, although they already changed the material. It's now, I think, made in matte kind of a leather instead of the glossy one. I have the glossy one, but I don't have much cracking, only on this side though. Just a little bit, not bad. But let's go back to this classic Monogram print. And so I love this so much. And look at the bottom. I don't know if I showed you the bottom. No scratches, nothing whatsoever. As I said, I use this mostly during the fall, but also during the summer if I want to. And the inside, and as I've said, this is 7.5 years old. The inside is beautiful, impeccable, and look at that. As I've said, I used the purse organizer with this to keep it shape and make it sure it's clean. But this time I'm gonna try the cosmetic pouch, the one that I'm telling you about. I already have the brown. As I've said, I already have the brown under the Gracefull PM, so I just want to transfer it and show you how different it is with the Gracefull PM. And of course, the Neverfull MM comes with the zip pouch, which I also did a vlog on, comparisons of all the Neverfull pouches. And this is one of them. And this one is also comes in a beige interior, and it will say Louis Vuitton Paris. This one is made in the USA as well. And you just hook it up in there. And it's good when you're, like you're in the counter and your wallet, for example, is inside here. All you have to do is just grab it, pay, and then put it back like that. So this one, again, comes with a beige interior. It also comes in a different, like in a fuchsia, I think it's called fuchsia interior. And before, limited ones comes in the red interior lining. I think the world tour version. And there was a neo, I think there was a neo Neverfull before. I've mentioned that also in my other vlog. And let me show you again. This one is made in the USA. It will say here, made in the USA. Let me show you if I can. made in the USA of imported materials. I don't know if it will show up, but it's huge. It's big. And again, it has a zippered compartment at the back. And I also put plastic here just in case it rains. Although, as I've said, I've sprayed this with Apple Guard. And so, let's try using my cosmetic pouch from, I keep saying it, from Costco. I love this so much, this cosmetic pouch. I'm planning to buy more for my friends as a gift. I'm still thinking about it. And this only costs $10 with it comes in two. Again, let me show you. It comes in two, and it's $10, $9.97 to be exact, plus tax. And so let's try it with this. So I don't know if it will fit this one, and then if it will fit the other one as well. I don't think it will. I don't know if it can. Let me remove whatever inside here. Let's see if it. I was hoping I can use both since Neverfull is Neverfull, but I'm not quite sure because it has this pouch too. So let's see. Let's see here. It does fit. It does fit, but so I tried putting both in, but it's kind of awkward. I don't think it fits perfectly because, you know, it's kind of, the bottom of this one is kind of also wide. The width is wide. And so I think let's try just one for now and let's go from there. And I already put some candies. I also put some candies here. Of course, it's the same thing as the brown one, except for the color. This one has the blue color on the inside lining. I think it's kind of it's kind of cloth with a little polyester, if you know what I mean. And then there's a packet at the front, and again there's a zippered compartment here, which I already put my plastic and my mask if needed. But you can also put, of course, your your card case holder in here and everything. So what I'm gonna do, let me just switch it because this is the front and this is the back of the purse. Let's try putting everything in from the Gracefull PM. And before I forget to mention, there's no wear and tear in here. Everything looks perfect. The patina is perfect. The hardware, no, I don't see any problem. It's still the same hardware, no tarnishing at all. The buttons, look at that. It's still the same. I don't see any, what do you call it? Any corrosion or something, chemical corrosion. I don't forget the term. And at the back too, look at that. It's the same. It's gold toned hardware. No problem with that. And of course, especially the trim, I don't have a problem with. And with this one, for those who's not familiar with the bag, it closes with this, you can clip it in like that. See that? You can just clip it in. So let's unclip it. There we go. So now let's go ahead and put everything from the Graceful PM to the Neverfull MM. So this is for later. So I'm gonna grab first my makeup bag. Just a little, lipstick, eyeshadows, foundation, and then my pouch from Cathay Pacific. It has the medicine, I keep saying medicine, lotion, lip balm, extra hand sanitizer and stuff. I always have extra. And then my Jean wallet. As I've said, it has this burgundy inside leather lining. I just want to show you how much we can put in, so that's why I brought in my Brazza wallet. Let's put that inside. I hope you can see that right there. So it's like already cramming with my candies. And then I can put in my key pouch. I can put that. Actually, I'm just gonna put it on the side that where it is where it can fit. And then I have my envelope business card holder in here. So let's see, I can put this more here on at the front. Okay, and then I have my coin purse with my hand sanitizer inside. Let's put that in there. Okay, now I'm gonna put this upward, and then the key coin purse right there. So there we go. With my, I don't know why suddenly it doesn't fit at the front, maybe because it's too much, but I just want to show you how I'm gonna put it all in. And then I have my sunglasses, which I can put right in there, and I can still close this up. See, let me see, and close this all up. Okay, let's see. Yes, I can close this up with everything in here. Just wanna show you again. I have my two big long wallets, my mini pouch with everything on it, my mini makeup bag, my envelope business card holder, my coin purse, my key clay right here on the side, and I'm trying to, and then my sunglasses right here. And I'm trying to show you I can still close this. Look at that. So, and then I still have my pouch here. And so, of course, this one, absolutely, I mean, it can fit anywhere because this is a Neverfull MM. And then I know I have my Tory Burch credit card holder, and I can put that in here together with the plastic and everything, or in here as well on my little zip pouch. And I already did a vlog on this, that it will fit all your essentials in here. I can show it to you again, but before that, let me grab my, of course I already have my sunglasses, but just in case I want to bring this in, I can definitely put this in here right there. Actually, I'm gonna put this one here. Try this one, let me see. Okay, there you go. So I have my cosmetic pouch with everything. All of my SLGs are in here, but I want to show you again, I can put a big case of sunglasses, my pencil case if I need to, and then I can put a lot more here. And let me show you again what I can put inside my zip pouch from the Neverfull. So let's open again my cosmetic pouch, and let me show you what I can put in here. And of course, my phone definitely will fit in here. I already showed it to you guys. I'm using my phone right now, so I cannot put it in here, but it will definitely fit in here. So what I usually put in here is my iPhone Pro Max 13 here. And then I'm gonna put my envelope business card holder. Most of my essentials will be in here. And then this one, my key clay. And then I'm gonna put a hand sanitizer right here at the back. I usually just put one in here, right there. And then I'm gonna put my phone in here. So everything is good to go. And you can put more. You can put your lip balm and your, let me show you. You can put your lip balm and your hand lotion if you want to. Let me show you here. Hold on 1 second here. So there. In the zip pouch of the Neverfull, I have my envelope business card holder, which is my wallet, and my key clay with my keys, medicines, and emergency stuff in here. And then I have my hand sanitizer, my hand lotion, my lip balm, and my phone will fit in here. I just don't have an extra phone, but I already showed the blog about this. I already did a video about this, and you will see how I was able to put everything in, and then it will just close up like that. And then you can just take this out if you want to, if you don't want to bring the entire bag, because you know we all wanted to bring the kitchen sink with us as always. So here you go, and then you just clip it in if you want it as a wristlet. Like that. There you go. So here we are. The zip pouch with everything in it. And then if you want more room, I also mentioned this to you before. For example, you want to bring your key clay. For example, you want to bring your key clay, right? Let's remove the hand sanitizer and put it inside the key clay. And then you wanna, of course, you're still gonna bring your phone. It's still gonna fit in there because I did it before. And then so with your key, so you will close this with the phone in here. As I've said, I just don't have an extra phone right now, but it does fit. iPhone Pro Max 13. And then the key clay, it has, as we all know, it has its own hook. So there's more room now on my key clay. And then all you have to do is open this up like that. I still have the sticker right there. If you can see, I have a sticker. And I don't know how old it is. I forgot. It's been maybe like 3 years old. And so you just hook it up in here. And then close it. There you go. So you have a key clay. You have your key clay in your zip pouch from the Neverfull, and you can go to church with this. You can go grocery shopping, just like quick grab and go. And so it's so versatile. The Neverfull MM is so versatile, especially together with the zip pouch, and as well as the Gracefull PM, because this can be worn as a crossbody bag. Unlike the Neverfull, this one cannot be used as a crossbody bag, although they already have a Louis Vuitton already came up. I think it's been, I don't know, 2 years already, the Neverfull with a crossbody strap. I'm just gonna put this all back in. Just gonna show you. Let me unhook everything first. Hold on. Unhook this. Sometimes this one is so tricky. You just have to, take that out, and then there we go. And then just put it in. And then I usually put it inside my, you don't need to, because this, you can put your car keys in here, your house keys, all keys, whatever. It fits a lot. This big huge chunk of key holder. but I still usually put this inside. Let's see if I can just fit it in right there. Yeah, voila. So I'm gonna put it back in. If you can see, let me take this out first. If you can see, I'm just gonna put this all back in. Right there, if you can see it, with my big chunk of sunglasses, and then of course my zip pouch from the Neverfull, which is full right now. So there you go, and then you can just hook it up again like that. You take this out, show you, take this out, show you. So you can just hook it up there and then tuck it in, and there you go. This Neverfull fits a lot. It does. There's still a lot of room if you want you can put more card holders in here. You can put, actually it fits. Let me show you what fits in the zip pouch at the back. It fits the envelope business card holder. So that you have your card holder from Tory Burch. I have my envelope business card holder. I can put that Tory Burch card in there, and then I can also put my key clay in there. I mean, it's just never ending. And then I can put this one. Let me see here. Yeah, there you go. If you can see right there at the back pocket, you can put a lot as well. And let's try to zip it up. There you go. Most of your essentials are all zipped up and safe and secure because of the zipper. This is definitely big. It's huge. You can put your scarf, you can put your sweater in here on top, and as I've said, you can even close this. You know, I already showed it to you. You can put a lot in here compared to the Gracefull PM. And of course, with the Gracefull PM, I use the matching cosmetic pouch. I do love this matching cosmetic pouch. And of course, you can use this as a crossbody bag like that. So which one is better? It really depends on your preference. If you like a tote, then go for the Neverfull MM. If you want just a hobo bag, because the difference between the hobo and the tote has two shoulder straps, whereas the hobo bag only one wide shoulder strap, and it has this magnetic closure, which I love. And the good thing about this, I keep saying, is it can be used as a crossbody bag. It's like 2-in-1, so it's really up to you. And I do recommend also the Graceful MM because it's almost as the same size as the Neverfull MM. And as for the print, I love the Monogram Print because it's for some reason, I'm more concerned about the wear and tear. So with the wear and tear, the Monogram, based on my experience, has no corner wear. Compared to the Damier Ebene, it has corner wears. I already did a vlog on this. I compared all the Neverfulls. It has usually a corner wear right there at the bottom, the Damier Ebene. The Damier Azur, I do use it, but only during the summer, and sometimes I still use this during the summer, so my Damier Azur has really no wear and tear, which is great. But for me, the Damier Azur, you can wear it all year long if you want, but with me, I just use it specifically for the summer. And this too can also be used as, for the summer if you want. Actually, as far as I know, all bags of the Louis Vuitton are all year round because it's so durable, scratch resistant. And I did spray this with Apple Guard, so I'm not really concerned about if it's gonna be raining hard. And I showed you I'm kind of prepared for that. I usually put a plastic bag, at the on inside my bag just in case it happens. Although if it does happen, I'm really not concerned because it doesn't damage. It has no water spots at all as soon as you wipe it. I would usually wipe it with baby wipes, and that's what works out for me. So I do recommend having both because this one is bigger, and if you want a smaller purse, then you can have the hobo. And I'm still debating if I'm gonna buy the Graceful MM. We'll see about that. But with the Neverfull, I think I have all the Neverfulls that I want, and I also have the Neverfull BB. So I think I'm all set with the Neverfulls. With the hobo, I think I'm still, as I've said, I'm still deciding if I'm gonna buy the Graceful MM. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. See you again next time. Bye!